Coach, as you know, being still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go. 180. Mike's 56. Let's go. Watch the safety. 13.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He completes it to Julio Jones.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Safety's creeping. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Kill. 65.
On 2nd down now, it's Green. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Ready? 8, read. Mike is 59. Get your swarm on. Under 10. Look at me. Zipper. Bang.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
218, jump. Fair. Hey, orbit. Check 24. Check 99. 59's Mike. Check. Hit it.
Jones now. Off the play fake. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 32 on the play. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Mike, check. 59. Hey, let's get in that holes. Hey, Delta. He's driven.
Operating from the gun. Jones looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Check. Crunch. 61. Matchbox lights. Hey, wahoo. Check 59. Mike is 59. Go.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. Finds his man. Watson over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
59 Mark. Check. 59. Go.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here we go. 60 or 54. Tighten up, tighten up. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Alert three. Check, 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 check. Look at me. Score, score. Ready, ready.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad Perriman. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marcus Green. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side with Jones. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jones operating from the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Justin Watson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
12, fellas, here we go. Okay, gun.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Yep.
36.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, Sam off.
Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Ready, set.
Mike is 59. Mike,
Score.
get it together, defense.
Protein spill.
Watch the twist.
Go.
Rush in.
Go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
70.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Check three.
Snap.
On 1st down, Jones. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Out. Go. Ready.
Now a give, right side. Dodson. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go back to him again on the ground. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Set. I got this. Check it out, read.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Green. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, switch gears. Switch
21. 11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta.
1st down, Atlanta.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go. 49. Check 49.
On 1st down, Green. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
One, Omaha.
On 2nd down, it's Green, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. On 3rd down, Green, and he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Let's go, baby.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, gun!
They'll run on first down. Green. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 43-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Jones has it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Hey, alert 3. Check. Check 3.
13.
On first down, it's Green. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, Charlie. 22.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Down. 8-3. Topper! SOS.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Now!
Go back. We got motion. Back up. Mike, check.
Hey! High 7. Get it.
Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On the ready.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, exit.
Watch the boot. Mike 5'9", Wild Bill.
Hey! Yo, cheetah.
Now Jones throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, echo. Yes.
59. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son.
Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Perriman. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Come on, set. Look at me, zipper. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 5'9". Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Big river.
Jones now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You ready?
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
X3, 218, chopper. Look at me. Door.
Safety's creeping. Switch it.
Now.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got room. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, Haywood.
59. Hey, let's get that ball here.
Go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Under 10. Bang, 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 bang.
Now Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
So 3rd down and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs.
Watch 80.
You're out.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Hard. Shoot.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. That's caught out left by Perriman. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Jones operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, seam 6. Hey.
Check. 59. You don't want none. Pick up the ball.
Looking to throw. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Yep.
Check 99.
Drop. Rock it.
Check.
Smooth. Let's go get it.
From the gun, Jones. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out, and his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I got you.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Hey, lock it. Goose. Check 13. Sponge. Go. Hit it.
Now Jones. Off play action. Jones hit, and the ball's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Jones now on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
56. Strip the ball.
Stick.
Watch it. Switch. Big edge. He's coming. You draw corker. He's coming. Double up. You got tight right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Green, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go. 180.
Mutz 56. Coming.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Sione Takitaki in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And it's 3rd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
You got blocked me. Watch the eye. He's crashing.
11.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Check, check. Lucky. One, Omaha. Whip. Watch the whip. 22 jet bomber. White. Check hot route. Hot. Hey, gun.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Caught by Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. 8, read. Look, squeeze. Go. 36. Check 26. Check 26. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now! 5.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Jones throwing on first down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over. Let's go, boys, bring it up! At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, let's go. No. Off. Hey, alert. Hey, orbit. 56. Let's go, D. I got this.
From the 38, Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
There. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. Check 3. Look at me. Go. Tight dog. Let's go.
Off play action. Jones. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Takk McKinley. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
They're going to need some therapy.
Out. Yeah. Get it.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the run.
Bravo.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Don't let him breathe.
On 2nd and a yard. Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now this throw caught left side. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Green. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down.
44's the mic, 44's mic. Check. 21. Sit. Me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, gun.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Bud Dupree getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
65. 44's the mic. Watch the screen. Check 50. Safe. Check your hot read. Hey, switch gears. Kill.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the